I want you to imagine something with me for a minute. Let's say that you are a juror of a very important case. You've been selected to be part of that decision-making process that is going to give a verdict to determine the guilt or innocence of an individual in a particular case. Now, you're going to hear a lot of testimony from both sides. A lot of witnesses are going to get up and they're going to testify as to what they've seen, what they believe, what they've heard. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to give your verdict after you've heard all of the facts and the witnesses and what's been presented. You're going to have to give your verdict as to what you think, and that could determine the outcome, or let's say destiny, of an individual. But let's say, here's the unique twist, let's say that individual was you. Now, where am I going with this? Here's what I want you to think with me. Kind of this imagination journey we're going on as I just gave you that. Jesus was walking down the road with his disciples in Matthew chapter 16, and he asked them two questions. Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Well, they said, well, some say that you're John the Baptist, some say you're Elijah, some say you're Jeremiah or one of the prophets. So they were able to tell Jesus what other people were saying about Jesus. In other words, they heard the testimony of what other people said about Christ. They heard how they thought about him. Good man, holy man, one of the prophets. But then Jesus asked them a second question. What do you say? Or who do you say I am? See, the two questions, what do men say about me? Who do you say? And the reason I bring this up to you is because really, after you've collected what preachers and what politicians, a neighbor, a church member, a friend, a family member, a business associate, after you've heard what they have to say about Jesus, what do you say? See, the verdict that you give about who Jesus Christ is will determine your destiny. It's just that you didn't know that the verdict you were giving was going to determine the outcome for your life. Who do you say Jesus is? Again, it's wonderful to be able to read books. You can watch Christian television. You can even hear what I say. But that's my opinion. That's my verdict. What's your verdict about who Jesus is? See, is he just a good man? A prophet? Somebody sent from God? Or is he the Christ? Is he the one that has given his life for the forgiveness of your sins? Who is he? Who is Jesus to you? That's a question for you to ponder today and think about it. Because I'm asking this question, but the reality is, at heaven's door, that's the question that will be asked. Who do you say Jesus is? It will determine your destiny. Make sure you've heard the right witnesses, the right testimony, and make the right choice. Because you are the juror of the most important case that'll ever be heard for your life. And it happens to be your own. Who do you say Jesus Christ is?